Implicit differentiation. Let's start with the following example. d by dx for 5x cubed minus 7x plus 1 to the power 5. And I want you to remember the chain rule. The bracket with power 5, we will call it outer, and what is inside, we will call it the inner function. Now, as per chain rule, the answer should be outer prime between brackets inner times inner prime. Thus the outer prime, because we're dealing with power, it will be 5 bracket to the power 4, and we don't forget to put the inner. Now the derivative of the inner or the inner prime will be 15x squared minus 7, and that would be the final answer for this question. Another example, find the derivative of sine 9 plus 7x. The angle is 9 plus 7x. Sine is the outer function and the angle 9 plus 7x is the inner function. We apply the chain rule. The derivative of sine is cosine. We keep the inner as it is, and the derivative of the inner is only 7. Find the derivative of sine, and this time the angle is y of x. Now first of all, we will apply the chain rule. We will say the derivative of the outer is cosine, and we keep the angle which is yx. Now we go to the derivative of the inner part, and it is only y prime x, and that's the answer. Another example, find y prime in case x squared plus y squared equals 25. First of all, we'll start making differentiation with reference to x. Thus, we start with x squared, the derivative will be 2x. Now, we will move to y squared. We will apply the power rule. Thus, the derivative will be 2y, but because we're dealing with y, we have to add also to multiply by y prime, indicating dy by dx. And then we will say the derivative of 25 is just a number, the derivative will be 0. Now, since I have y prime, in this case, I need to have y prime equal the rest. Thus, I need to isolate y prime. If I do the simplification, I will end up having y prime at the end negative x divided by y, sorry. Find the derivative y prime for x cubed y to the power 5 plus 3x equal 8y cubed plus 1. First of all, we do derivative according to the chain rule part by part. This is the derivative of the first part, it will be 3x squared y to the power 5. When it comes to differentiate y, we keep in mind that we have to put at the end y prime. Thus the derivative will be 5y to the power 4 y prime times x cubed. Plus, now we will go to 3x, and here we differentiate it according to x, and it will be 3. Equal. Now we will differentiate 8y cubed according to x. Thus it will be 8 times the power 3 y squared, and we keep in mind that we have to put at this stage y prime as well. Now, we simplify it further. We say 8 times 3, that should be 24. Then we try in the coming steps to isolate y prime. Thus we put anything with y prime, with dy dx at one side, and the rest at the other side. We keep in mind that there is a common factor. We isolate the y prime. We simplify further, and at the end we will have the final answer as illustrated in front of you. Another example regarding the implicit differentiation, we need to find d by dx for this expression. Now, when we differentiate according to x, it will be a normal case. When we have y, keep in mind to put y prime at the end of each term. Thus we will say, what is the differentiation of x cubed? That's going to be 3x squared. Okay? Now, plus, and we have 4xy. Thus there is a product rule inside it. We will use the chain rule. Thus we will say it is the derivative of x. Thus it will be 4y plus, now we will take the derivative of y. We will say 4x y prime. I want you to see how I'm doing this using the chain rule. Okay, this the derivative will be 4x y prime plus, now I will differentiate y squared. I will say, okay, that I will use the power rule. Thus it will be 2y, and because of the y, I have to put y prime at the end, equal the differentiation of any number is 0. I think it's obvious that I have to isolate y prime, and I will have like y prime equal a certain expression that I will reach after using the simplification steps. That was the end of the lesson. Thank you for watching.